Good evening. Where's my coffee? Oh, where is my coffee? I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. Happy 10th day to you. Notification's just gone out. You better watch out. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Okay, day 10 of our Advent calendar. We'll start with the Divine Feminine this evening. Okay. Let's have a look. There's a sleigh there with a present on it and an elf. Like elf on a shelf, but elf on a present. We have sticker dolly dressing, doodling. Doodling. Have you been doodling, Divine Feminines? I feel there's something within them doodles, like automatic writing. Let's have a look at doodling. Add patterns to the Christmas tree ornaments. Hi Sherry, darling. Good evening to you. Apparently we're doodling. Diddly doodling today. Okay, we're adding some, like, I want to say texture, some colour to life. Hi Stash, 1188. How are you doing today? Have you been hiding your stash under here, under this bell? Found it. I found your stash. Design dresses for the fairies. Silver bells. Doodle patterns on the gingerbread houses. Okay. Well, this one's got like an icing bag and seems to be leaving a trail of icing. Hi, Blob. How you doing, Blobtastic? Blobby blobby! You've got to run about 20 minutes for a client. Okay, well, have a lovely afternoon, Sherry. Draw swirling lines on the ice behind each skater. Oh, music got a bit upbeat then. Use different pens to doodle lots of presents. Okay. I'm not AI. Dog and squirrel. I'm just me. I'm just Lucy. We can say instead of AI like DI, not artificial intelligence, it's like divine intelligence. Okay, decorate Santa's sleigh. And you're just Ken. There you go. Well, hello, just Ken. And I'm enough. Hello. Merry Christmas, ma'am, in advance. Merry Christmas to you too. XOM. Is that a hug and a kiss or a kiss and a hug? Where am I from? Bang Daniel. I'm from England. Oh, that's a nice greeting, Edward. Hi, beautiful, superior, white goddess. How are you doing, beautiful queen? I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? XOM is from India. Hello. From England. Yes, I'm from England. Okay, decorate the Christmas tree and add a star at the top. I still need to do that. I don't think I'm going to put a star at the top. I will if I can find a suitable star to stick on top of the Christmas tree. Okay, so welcome to the channel of love. Here I tap into the current energy, divine intelligence, and I bring through just messages that are needed to be heard at this moment in time. So I tap into the Divine Feminine's energy. That was their advent calendar, their doodling. Okay, they're adding colour and texture and life to light. We'll have a look at the masculine's energy by delving into pocket number 10. The Gruffalo and Friends is a puzzle book. The masculines like puzzles to solve. Okay. Well, there's a magical word search. So I feel this is the energy of, I feel like the feminines are doodling, but I feel magically like these doodles, these words that have been written, are like appearing for the masculine to see. It's like magic writing, like some kind of Harry Potter scene. Okay, so we've got a word search there. The words are witch, cat, spell, potion, magic, hat, broomstick, wand, cauldron. And then we've got a woodland Sudoku. Okay. And then now try this one. It's a little bigger. So this time there are 4 squares to complete. As before, each image appears once in every row and column. Now, I'm taking more to this one here. Merry Christmas, Swagam Hitho. Okay, if this is like when you have the energy of like, okay, give me the next puzzle to solve. Monkeying around. Which creatures live in the rainforest with monkey? Use the picture clues to complete the crossword. If you get stuck, you can use the word bank to help you. I've become a bit chesty then. Okay. The quick brown fox jumps over the fence. Okay, we've got a seaside Sudoku. Are the masculines just entertaining themselves with puzzles? Letter links. Seeing the signs, synchronicities. Hello, George. Write the answers in the space below. It's the energy of the masculines growing. I've got a chesty cough, dear. I did then, didn't I? I feel perfectly fine. I would take it as a sign. Like, it's not necessarily my ailment. I could just be channeling the energy. Look for a book. Charlie Cook is trying to decide what to read next. I forgot about Charlie Cook. I think that was day 1. And he was going to like read lots of different books about lots of different things. Can you find all these characters in the grid? An astronaut, a bear, a dragon, frog, ghost, knight, owl, parrot, and a pirate. Woodland creatures crossword. Okay, 7 down, 2 down, 5 across, 3 across, 1 down, 8 across. That's it. Doodling and puzzles. Crocodile Dundee. I'm going to go to the tarot cards now. So, not much to say about those 2 messages, apart from look for signs within doodles, writings, words. I'm using the Witch's Tarot here. I'm just going to pull a few cards. That card there sticking out. Oh, and that one. We could take that one as well. Okay, we've got the Hangman. I keep seeing this card in my mind's eye. As a Q&A sticker, breakfast for dinner, weird? No. Do you think breakfast for dinner is weird? I don't think so. Plasma zombie. Can you pull a card for me, please? I'm doing a collective reading. Good map, but it may give you the answer you're looking for. So we've got the hangman. The hangman is looking for answers. He's held there in suspense. Should we read this message? Let's read this message from the book and see what the book says about what's going on with him. Card number 12. I was taken to like that being in like a couple of days' time. Like in the background, little drummer boy is playing. So the energy of, in a couple of days, this masculine may get down on it, and march to the beat of his own drum. So a young man is calmly hanging upside down from his right foot on an ash tree. While he hangs there, he is in a transitional state of undergoing an initiation of some kind. The halo around the hanged man's face shows him to be experiencing an epiphany. The peaceful skies in the background of this card tell you this phase is not a time to fear. You need to let go of something old and hurtful in order to gain this new wisdom. Enjoy this new perspective and in between chapter of your life and see what you discover. Okay, so it's an in-between chapter. But you need to let go of something old and hurtful in order to gain this new wisdom. In the Norse, doesn't sound right, but in the Norse pagan tradition, the world tree Yggdrasil supports the entire universe. The raven is a totem to the god Odin, and the bird symbolizes initiation, secrets, and prophecy. Just as Odin hung on the world tree to gain the knowledge of the runes, the hangman also finds his answers on the ash tree during this transitional phase of life. The raven holds a sparkling golden pentagram and looks down on the hangman as if to ask what he is doing there. Perhaps this is his totem animal and it is keeping the hangman company during his transitional state. Ravens are magical, clever, and playful birds. They are attracted to sparkling and shiny objects and will catch them. The classic colours of red, green, yellow, and blue speak of balance within the four natural elements, and these colours make up the hangman's costume. Feels like the music's got louder. Let me just turn it down a fraction. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. The runes embroidered around the neck of his shirt and decorating the trunk of the ash tree are a link back to Odin, the world tree, and the wisdom found there. So, signs, symbols. Noticing them. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. To be or not to be? Now that is the question. And when I said I'm not sure what to say about like those two messages, what wanted to come through was much ado about nothing. So without further ado, should we see what's going on with this feminine here? The Eight of Pentacles. A witch sits behind a wooden work table in an alchemist's lab at twilight. She has a thoughtful expression on her face and wears a gown of leaf green with lace at the edges of her sleeves. She holds in her hands a large golden pentacle and is polishing it carefully with a cloth. Her hair is curly and wild, as if she has been working diligently for some time. Her eyes are green and focus solely upon her task. On the table before her is an open grimoire, a burning candle, a piece of antler from a deer, a few clutches of fresh herbs, and a human skull. Her familiar, a raven. So that was interesting because the raven could be this masculine's familiar. Who's keeping the masculine company here during this transitional phase? Her familiar, a raven, perches on the top of her chair and appears to be keeping an eye on the room for his mistress. Representing the mysteries of the craft and magic, ravens are the traditional animal ally of the seer. Behind the witch, on the stone wall, alongside large mullioned windows, neatly hang 7 other golden pentacles. She is almost finished and is putting the final polish on this 8th pentacle. Soon her task will be complete and she will add the last pentacle to the other 7 that are displayed so carefully upon the wall. In this card, we see that the witch cares more about the integrity of the work itself and not the glory that may come when her task is done. Okay. Let me clear my throat. Well, I feel that task is done now because we've got the Page of Pentacles. And I always feel like that looks like a tape measure around her here. And it's like, so she's finished polishing this pentacle, the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. A young woman with darker skin tones, black hair and brown eyes stands holding a large golden pentacle. She is in a garden setting and stands under a blooming magnolia tree. In the background, we see a pretty blue sky and a lush landscape. The page holds up the pentacle and looks as if she is studying it most carefully. She wears a romantic spring green gown with pink floral trim. A 5-petaled flower pendant is around her throat and is a discreet pentagram. Her gown, its colours, the floral trim, and her medallion all are subtle links to the suit of pentacles ruling element of earth. A white hind peeks from around the tree just behind the Page of Pentacles. The doe contentedly nibbles on the green grass and is the young woman's companion. Traditionally, a white hind is a fairy creature. The white hind invites you to explore the realm of the fae. This otherworldly doe symbolises magic and miracles. The magnolia tree that blooms so charmingly in this card also corresponds to the element of earth. Finally, in the language of flowers, the magnolia blossom symbolises sweetness, beauty, perseverance, and a love of nature. Good evening, Fraser. Good evening from Glasgow. Good evening. Gaida, daughter of Ragnar. Hello again. I recognise your name. You are so pretty. Thank you. Can you read me a lullaby, dear? Do you normally read lullabies or sing them? Okay, so they're the three cards. We've got to clear through like the throat chakra, which is the fifth chakra, just located here. Its colour is blue, and it feels a bit blocked. Okay, so that's those three cards. Now, I've got the Moonology card. Shall we see what's going on? You knew that you were meant for better things? Have you had the epiphany, Bobby? Okay, so, Moonology. You had a calling? Would you like to know that luck is on your side? Are you feeling lucky? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Hark the herald angels sing. Luck is on your side. Let's new moon in Sagittarius. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your world view. Okay, attune to the moon. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down or say them out loud. Well, we're doing a gratitude reef here on the channel, and this is a good opportunity. For one, you can join in and create your own Christmas wreath, and somehow display on it what you're grateful for. So count your blessings. And if you send me over details and pictures of your reef, then I will in return send you a free recorded reading where I tap into your energy and give you a New Year reading. Anyway, you're going to have to stay tuned for more details about that. There will be a video Christmas reef, okay? Click on that, there'll be more details. Okay. So count your blessings, literally, write them down or say them out loud. So you can get prepared, can't you? And write down, like, your blessings. Additional meanings for this card: you need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice, e.g. via Facebook, a journal, or blog, or a Christmas reef. Okay, the teaching. Sagittarius is a sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's a sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. Okay. Heal yourself reading cards. Cheers to the realization that we deserve the best. Cheers to that. Espresso yourself. Are you all excited about Christmas? Have you been buying your presents? Have you wrapped your presents? Are you in the mood for Christmas? Are you getting in the mood for Christmas? What gets you in the mood for Christmas time? What's your excuse for not being in the mood for Christmas? Let me tell you a little story about a lady that I worked with. She's like a cover lady, so if she's free and we need her to cover, then she does she's only done like a couple of days this year. But I worked with her the other day and I was saying about how excited I am about Christmas and I've got to stop buying the girls' presents, my children presents. And she was just not having any of it. And I just said to her, why? Why? And the last Christmas that she remembers having so much fun was when her mum was still alive. And I said, so you don't do Christmas since your mum has died? And it was a realization. She was like, yeah, because she used to really go over the top and do her mum a little stocking, and but since her mum's passing, it's that's died as well. I said to her, I don't think your mum would want you to be doing that. I think she'd like you to reenact what brought you joy when you spent Christmases with her. So let's send her, because I've got spirit bumps. Let's send her and others that are sad this Christmas time. Let's send them some good cheer. Okay. Like genuine, good cheer. Something that's going to like put a smile on their face. Maybe they'll receive a reminder from their like missed loved one that will be undeniable, and it would just make them feel all nice and cozy and toasty warm. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Let's care. Is that let's care for animals? Well, let's send the spirit through the animals then to go and care for the humans. Are you having a bad day? Let's care for animals. Your energy feels angry. Okay, let me pull one of these cards. Have faith. Card number 22. All the twos. 22. Hi, Jeep Guy Steve. Yeah, if you could do me a gratitude Christmas wreath, send a photograph of it over to my email address, which I'll give in a reading, and it'll be called Christmas Wreath. Join in the fun. Let me know what you're grateful for, and I'll do you a free reading. I'll send you one over. I'm not even asking you to ask nicely. It's quite abrupt, isn't it? Quite an abrupt way to speak to anybody, but hey, we're all learning. You're grateful to be alive at 57. That's my favourite number. 57. Oh. Well, that's good that you're grateful to be alive at 57. You're only halfway there. People are living longer. Especially if you stop visiting the doctor, you'll live a lot longer. Most people that live to over 100, the thing that they have in common is they don't have a doctor. So you could have like, let's say you even go to like 100, Jeep Guy Steve. Wow. You got like 43 years. No wife, no kids, autonomous, no one to tell you what to do. Wow, that really is like, if you take the attitude of you're just about to start again, you've got no wife, no kids to hold you down. So what do you want to do with your life? Let's just pretend, because the first 18 years we can kind of scrap, can't we? Whether or not, you abide by the rules and do the system, you're kind of, until you're 18. So what is it? Is that 29 years? 39 years. $39. Okay, you've been practicing. What are you going to do for the rest? Where would you like to live? What kind of wife are you attracting? Do you know what kind of wife? I mean, you guys can still have kids at a later age, whether or not you want that. You could just role model to the world, couldn't you? True love, through this loving, caring, compassionate, considerate. You do know that you have to be those things yourself though, don't you, to be able to attract someone like that. So, that's a good thing to work on, isn't it? Like attracts like. So if you're like Mr. Grumpy Pants, you're going to attract somebody that's grumpy, aren't you? Or if you're Mr. Positive, you'll attract somebody that's a positive person. You get to decide. Anyway, have faith. Let's read this card. Dashing through the snow. Where's the book for this, please? Here it is. 22. All the twos, 22. Maybe you've been seeing like number synchronizations of 22 or 1111. That's a big number sign that you'll see as you're awakening. Okay, 22. Faith requires you to believe in something that is not evident, not yet evident, to the naked eye. You're going to manifest it. Attract it through the field of attraction. Okay, so faith requires you to believe in something that is not yet evident to the naked eye. To generate more faith, focus on the why. Your dreams, desires, feelings, attitudes and thinking, and not on the how, action plan, strategies and skills. Your whole life, you have been taught to think about the how, which leads to doubt and fear. The wisdom of this card is asking you to only focus on the why. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve the best. You deserve to have the best experience you can possibly have this lifetime, your journey, your adventure, your decisions. The magic that will happen if you stop focusing on the how and only on the why is that after some time of practice, you will notice that the how will present itself to you. It is through your focused, positive thinking that you will create people, circumstances, and events that will take you closer to your dreams. What you have mostly done is to focus on the how, which has made you doubt yourself. This means that you are vibrating negative thoughts into the universe, keeping your dreams away. Remember, you were created to be a co-creator here on Earth, designed for achievement. Did you hear that? You are designed for achievement. Faith is knowing that everything is going to work out the best possible way, no matter what things look like. Okay, action. Some action steps here for you. Take a sheet of paper and in 7 minutes, write down, not on a computer, all the things you would do or be or have if money and time were not obstacles. The important part is the actual, like pen or pencil to paper. It does something. It's like magic behind just that. Okay? Okay. So take a sheet of paper and in 7 minutes write down, not on a computer, all the things you would do or be or have if money and time were not obstacles. Do this exercise every day for 1 week. Then, at the end of each entry, write a number between 1 and 10. 10 being you definitely could make this happen within 6 months, and 1 being there is no chance you could achieve this goal in 6 months. Pick entries at a mark 7 or above and find one to focus your energy on. Soon the how will present itself and you will take a huge step closer to your most treasured dreams. This will build massive confidence and increased faith in the magic of the universe. Okay. So in 7 minutes, write down all the things you would do or be or have if money and time were not obstacles. And then right next door to them, a number between 1 and 10. 10 being you could make this happen in 6 months, and 1 being you couldn't make this happen in 6 months. The fact that you wrote it down, the how, for those numbered 1 to 6 are more likely to appear because you're focusing on the ones that you wrote down for 7 to 10. So you're actually like focusing on those where the ones that you thought you couldn't achieve, the universe is taking care of them whilst you're not focusing on them. Magic. Let's finish with a message from the Lover's Oracle. I look like a mean librarian, do I? I'm not sure I could be a librarian. Well, of course I could be, but a quiet librarian? Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. It's time to be true to yourself. Good evening, Anthony. How are you doing today? Let's cow. For animals. Was I hinting at you? I was. I saw it. I saw your message. I was having a little, Well, you seem to be a little bit grumpy when you came on. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better now. Got some cards that have just gone to the floor. Right, we've read this one. Don't make decisions based on guilt and what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. You need to start doing you. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay. Let's do this. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, and feel your relationship being healed this very moment. See these little scrolls on here? This was kind of like my idea. Well, it wasn't my idea. It was our tribe member, Alana, I believe it was her idea, about like rolling up little scrolls with red ribbon and hanging them on your gratitude wreath. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Only time will tell. But you have to give it time and patience. And I want to talk about, like, I feel this is talking about, like, the law of attraction. Okay, the manifesting process. Hi, Cynthia, darling. I believe in miracles, you sexy thing. I'm not doing hot chocolate tonight because Emily's home tonight and I want to enjoy a mug of hot chocolate with her. And so I've got coffee this evening. I don't want to like be having too many hot chocolates every day. One is enough. Otherwise I'm going to like get myself some love handles. I'm going to start growing love handles otherwise. If it's not cake, it's hot chocolate. Hello, darling. You're getting ready for Christmas. You're excited. I'm really excited. I've been such a good girl this year. Oh, I forgot to show you my new cup. Okay. It says on it, Santa's favourite. And I was thinking about that. Why am I Santa's favourite? Because I've been good this year. And do you know who I've been good to? Myself. I've got to say that this is the year when I have been like the bestest, nicest, loving, caring, compassionate, considerate to myself this year. Manifesting miracles. Very last minute, haven't done my shopping yet, but we have been singing the Christmas tunes. That's fine. The shopping will take care of itself. I haven't thought too much about it. I don't know. So, like, I can struggle with, like, my eldest daughter, and I just find that if I say to the Divine, can you help me think of some ideas, of what, I could gift by Megan for Christmas? And then, like, an idea pops in my mind. It's marvellous. So, the girls are done. It's the boys now. It's like their partners now. And I'll do the same with that. But, yeah, I could be done now. I have enough to give. But I could get them more. I'm going to, next year, instead of spoiling, like, my children, I enjoy, like, treating them. I'm actually not going to do that as much, and I'm going to, like, spoil myself. So I'm going to hold back from, we'll see how that goes. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay, I'm going to go now. It's one card that's like the other way around. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So we were talking about loved ones on the other side. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you loved. And I feel those memories are being like redirected back to Earth for you to remember. Have a great evening, family, and Heart Chocolate sending so much love. So much love to you too, Cynthia, darling. Are you going to be joining in the wreath making, the gratitude wreath making? I hope so. Right, anyway. Cheers. Cheers to day 10. And the music stops. Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, I'm going. I love you all dearly. Thank you for joining me. And we'll talk later on. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.